I'm here to tell you the good and the bad about Riverview, Florida. Now, Riverview, Florida is located in the southern section of Hillsborough County, 25 minutes to downtown Tampa. Homebuyers have been flocking to this area due to the home affordability compared to the other areas such as the northern suburbs like Wesley Chapel and Land O'Lakes. It is relatively established, but there have been some pockets of new development where these new communities have been building and continue to build. I'll get into these communities a little bit later on, so stick with me. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay Realtor, and if you find any value in any of our videos and would love for us to help you find your next dream home, our team would love to hop on a discovery call, so just discuss your personal needs. Our information is going to be below in the description. Now, one of the reasons why people are moving here so much is the fact that you can find a larger home for a family, you know, the ones that maybe have 3, 4 kids, and the possibility of a newer home under $500,000. There's a possibility there. Now, right now, the average home price here is just over $422,000, so it's slightly under what we're seeing in the median as a whole in Hillsborough County. Now, another great draw for living in Riverview is the close proximity to MacDill Air Force Base. Now, we have helped a lot of our military family clients find a great home here, and they love it. They still think it's such a great drive. They have everything they need in Riverview, and they can shoot over to MacDill Air Force Base quite easily. So your typical home here is going to be an established home starting around $350,000. It'll be a little bit on the smaller side, so the 1,500 to 1,700 square feet, depending on the community. Then you have these newer communities with all the amenities like a pool and a fitness center. Some are even gated, and these will typically start around that $450,000 range, again, depending on which community. Every community is going to be different. If you want some acreage, there are some rural areas here as well. Homes along the Alafia River are going to cost you a little bit more in this area because they're usually starting in the 1 millions, and that's because of the fact that it is going to have some land to it, and most likely you're going to be on the water as well. Now, if you want something under $350,000, there are townhome options as well. So if you like townhomes and you're open to townhomes, then there are going to be options for you. So here in Riverview, there's really housing options for everyone. Now, what I want to do is I want to break down where some of these housing communities are located using Google Earth and kind of show you that way you can get a different idea and a visual feel of where these homes are going to be located. So we'll go ahead and start in immersing ourselves into the Google Earth. Okay, so let's explore Riverview. This is kind of what you see in a nutshell is how Riverview is. Again, here's the Alafia River that I spoke about that cuts right through Riverview. You'll have neighborhoods that I want to discuss is this area right up here, and I'm highlighting is going to be your Summerfield neighborhood. So these are going to be homes kind of built in the early 2000s. They are ranging around 350 to, it can go into the upper 400,000s as well. So this is Summerfield neighborhood. Then down here you have South Fork. South Fork is another popular neighborhood just south of Big Bend. This is Big Bend right here. This is where all of your major shopping is going to be as well. So shopping centers here, shopping, your Walmarts, all your restaurants. 301 is right here. So 301 and Big Bend, you'll find a lot of your shopping. So you can see how popular these neighborhoods are because they're so close to where 301 is, where all of the your shopping and entertainment is. But going back to South Fork right here, you're looking at homes in the mid 2000s as far as when they were built. So obviously you can tell there are some areas that hadn't been developed that was on this map here. So mid 2000s, these range in the upper 300,000s, but you can also find some homes that are going to be in the mid 600,000s as well. So your larger 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom homes that are over 3,500 square feet. Now, over here in this general area is going to be what's called Triple Creek Preserve. Triple Creek is another super popular neighborhood. It's a large master plan community. These homes are here are going to be mostly over 500,000. So Triple Creek is a great area if you're looking for something with top amenities, a large pool. It's just a nice neighborhood. I did a separate video on this as well, and I'll link it here above if you want to watch it. Specific video on Triple Creek just because it is one of those neighborhoods that deserves its own video. Now, we'll keep scooting on over here. As I discussed, what feeds into the best school district in Riverview is going to be this area called Fishhawk right here. So Fishhawk neighborhood is going to be another popular destination where a lot of our past clients who were in the military, they chose to live here as well just because it's got everything that you need. Newsom High School is going to be the highest rated high school in Riverview. Then you have the Lithia Springs Park. So really nice little area area right here. Pretty established at this point. This will be the higher price point area if you're looking at a master plan community. I did a video on Fishhawk as well, just because Fishhawk is another community that deserves its own video. Now coming back to another area, maybe you want to find something that is under $400,000. You want that $400,000 range. Well, Riverview again has that for you. So you've got the South Point area neighborhood right here, and you also have Park Creek. So these are going to be the majority of where your under $400,000 price point homes are. Now, if you want to be in the low 300s and upper 200s, and you're open to townhomes, well then there's this area right over here that have townhomes, and it's off of the Alafia River. Those are townhome options where you can find closer to that $300,000 price point. Are you thinking about relocating to Tampa? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. So from top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is absolutely free to you, and you can use this as your main resource. Just click the link in the description or at the top pinned comment. I hope you will find this information invaluable to you. Now, another great thing about Riverview is 2 of Tampa's regional primary thoroughfares bisect this community. So it's making it very easy for convenient commutes, providing an array of all the retail and dining options that Riverview has to offer. So Interstate 75 connects with I-4 in the western suburbs of Tampa, and the busy commercial corridor of US Route 301 leads directly to the city's east side. Now, as you go down 301, you're going to come across some favorites in Riverview, such as the Riverview Fresh Market. It's a family-run independent grocery store, and you've got the Tiki Docks. It's a nice, relaxed, laid-back riverfront eatery with Pacific Island theme. Another local favorite that we like is Gretchen's Goodies, where you can pick up a scratch-made dessert and take it away with you. All of these are highly rated creations that come up in a cup, so definitely check out Gretchen's Goodies if you're in Riverview. Now, if there's anything that I missed and you're a local to Riverview, drop in the comments, let me know what some of your favorite spots are, and hey, maybe I missed some. Now, the Alafia River flows through this community here and offers abundance of recreational opportunities. You can explore hiking trails along its shores in the expansive 80-acre Alafia Scrub Nature Preserve. Now, for all you water enthusiasts, the Riverview Civic Center is a popular gathering spot where you can launch your boats and other types of kayaks or canoes. Families can make the most of open spaces and athletic courts at the Riverview Park and Recreation Center. Here, there's also going to be, stuff to do right in your neighborhood. You really do not have to go too far away. Everything is going to be within Riverview. Now, since I touched on how everything can be found in Riverview and I touched on the Alafia River, some cons to the area is Riverview in certain areas are going to be prone to flooding just because the Alafia does run right through the heart of Riverview. So you have lots of areas where it is going to be in a flood zone. If something like this is a concern for you and you don't want to be in any flood zone areas, if you want us to help you out, we can definitely explore the options where there are no flood zones, because there are those options there. Now, another con that I would say is, yes, there is everything that you need right in Riverview. You do not have to go outside of your own little pocket, your own suburb. But with this also comes major traffic, and Riverview has been known to have some of the worst traffic here in the Tampa Bay area, just because it's centrally concentrated. Everyone is in one area, and you've just got so much people here that are moving here, and also the locals that are here as well. Now let's go back and talk about some more pros. So there are a lot of schools in this area, from public to charter to private, and in general what we're seeing is the school ratings here are towards the top, with certain districts ranking among the best in Tampa area. One of the more popular neighborhoods of Fishhawk is going to feed into the best school districts in Riverview. Now, as far as crime's concerned, it's rated towards the low side. It's ranking in that 3 to 4 out of a scale of 1 to 10. So it's actually below the median in what you're seeing in the US as a country. So Riverview is a great option for those who are looking for a different area other than the northern suburbs. Maybe you don't want to be that far north and you want to be a little bit closer to getting over to MacDill Air Force Base, or even into St. Pete, because you can take the Skyway Bridge. I truly always bring up Riverview to people who call us wanting to relocate to Tampa but have no idea where to move. So between all of your entertainment, your shopping needs, your above average school schools, home prices, in the mid 400,000s, close proximity to MacDill Air Force Base, like I said, even downtown Tampa, even St. Pete. Riverview is a top choice to move to. I'm Chris Johnson, your Tampa Bay Realtor, and if you feel this is exactly what you're looking for, our team would love to hop on a discovery call so we can discuss your personal needs. Our information is below, or you can contact us in the form in the description. And as always, we'll catch you next week for a new video.